this post, share this video, let people know that DeeWorksLive is on the air, and we've got something special in store for you today, and you do not want to miss it. So go ahead, take a moment. You've got a few minutes before the show starts, and just go ahead and just start tagging, sharing. Go to all your different groups and share this post. Share this post. Go ahead right now. You've got time. You're not going to miss anything. I promise you. I won't start until you get back. All right, let's go, y'all.
And now, here's your host, Dee Spencer, the working lady.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to DeeWorksLive. I'm your girl, Dee Spencer, the working lady. And if the work won't come to Dee, then Dee will go to work. And yes, I've been working. How is everybody doing out there? It's Monday. Make it happen Monday. What are you doing to make it happen? Let me know who's checking in. Tag a friend. Listen, you should have already been tagging people and sharing this post. Did you share it? Did you share it? Share this post. Share this post. Share this post. Tag somebody and share this post. Hey, share it. Share it. Hey, share it. Hey. Let me see who's on the check-in already. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Summer Carter said she can't stay, but she wanted to stop in and say hello. Hey, Summer girl. Hey, how you doing, girl? Listen, I'm so excited because it's like warm today. It was like 70-something degrees, and it's like we get our energy when that sunshine, when that sun is shining, the weather's warm. You don't need a jacket. It's everything. It's everything, giving me all kinds of life. So thank you for checking in, Summer. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness, how is everybody doing? I feel like I don't want you all to think that I abandoned you. I did not abandon you. It has been crazy, and if you've been following my posts, then you know that my life has been crazy this past couple of weeks with so much going on with family and friends and shows, and I'm just like, okay, wait, hold on. Yes, just everything. But one thing I do want to say today, okay, I'm multitasking. Y'all know I'm always multitasking. One thing I do want to say though, let me tell you, you all are amazing. My circle of friends, my social media friends, my social media family, and I know some of you have been following me for years, and I've never met you in person, but you're like family because you've just been on this journey with me for so long, and I appreciate it. It's like everyone who has been coming on my page and showing love and all of those things and just giving support, like that's amazing. Like I just think that's absolutely amazing. And I want you to know that I do appreciate you to the highest and to the fullest. Okay, let me tell you. In the midst of all this, I'm still having computer issues. Okay, so but thank God for the phone. Okay, thank God for these iPhones. Thank goodness that we have these iPhones that can still like help us do what we need to do. They should. We pay enough for them, right? We pay so much for these phones and all this technology, so it should. Oh, let me take that little banner off. It should work and be something that's great because we sure definitely do pay a lot of money for it, don't we? But anyway, and then usually just when you get to paying off your phone, then that's when something starts going crazy with it because I think they do something to it to try to make you like get a new phone. But I don't know. But anyway, we're here. I'm just gonna assume that everybody is going and tagging people because my regular crew is not here yet. So I'm just gonna assume that you all are going and sharing the post and you're tagging. Shout out to everyone who might be checking this out on Twitter. Hello there, Twitter, and everybody on YouTube. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And shout out to everyone who is already subscribed. Definitely do appreciate you for starting. Can you all hear me? Okay, I noticed the thing. I hope you all can hear me well. I don't think it's going through the microphone like it's supposed to, but it should be going through the microphone. But anyway, shout out to everyone who has been following me on all of the social medias, my TikTok, Reels, all of that. Thank you so much. So we're here. It's been a crazy, I feel like 2 weeks, but I haven't been gone for 2 weeks because I did try to do some live broadcasting from location, and that's what I do sometimes to like kind of show you all what I'm doing and where I'm at. So I've been working on a show. Shout out to Northern Valley, Old Japan. Hey, Zuri J. Shout out to Northern Valley, Old Japan. We did SpongeBob SquarePants. Now I have a confession to make. I never watched SpongeBob. Does that make me a bad person because I never watched SpongeBob? I'm sorry. I never watched SpongeBob. I ain't watch it. But I understand a lot of adults like the show too. And I even tried to watch it recently and I think I fell asleep on it. Sorry, please. I knew enough about it. I knew who the characters were, but I never watched SpongeBob. And there are some people who were just like into SpongeBob. Hey, Miss Lindsay, how are you, Mama Lindsay? How you doing? Thanks for checking in. Thank you for being here. So we just did SpongeBob, and I was just saying I never watched SpongeBob, so I know. But it's like a big hit with the kids, like it's a big thing. So I may start watching SpongeBob. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna binge watch. I'm just gonna go back and watch like from on YouTube. You can find everything on YouTube. I'm just gonna go back and watch from the beginning. So what I want to know is, are you a SpongeBob fan? If you're a SpongeBob fan, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're a SpongeBob fan. Oh, y'all can't hear me? you you can't hear me? Wait, people are saying sound. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've been doing all this talking. She's saying the sound is bad. Wait, hold on. Oh, God. I don't want to mess with that. My sound is not good. Hold on. Let me see that I fix my sound. Stand by. Oh, it's just low. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold this on it. Uh-oh. That just needed it. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Can I fix this from here? Let's see if we can fix the sound. Edit mic settings. Let's get the mic up. Boom. Okay. I don't know if that makes it better. Let me know if that made it any better. Did that make the sound any better? Why is my sound low? I don't know. I don't know why my sound is low. Check, check, check. Microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that any better? Wow. You see what I'm saying? I'm having computer issues. So we really got to get this resolved this week. We have to get these computer issues resolved. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do me a fundraiser for a new computer because I cannot resolve the sound. And I'm doing this from my phone. So I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying my best here. What's up, Miss Ann Ellis? Hello. I missed your show today. I was distracted. Yeah. So Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So let me know if that's any better. Zuri said that's better. I feel like I'm yelling right now. But anyway, I was saying thank you to everyone who has been showing support. I was talking about SpongeBob and how I never watched SpongeBob. As, as a kid, I didn't watch it. Was it on when I was a kid? Kind of old. But anyway, I never watched SpongeBob. I may go back and start watching the episodes so that we could just kind of see what it's all about. But I knew enough about the characters to know um, who each character was. I didn't know who the character were. So maybe I had seen an episode or something and it didn't really catch on with me, but I don't know. But anyway, I do want to give a shout out to Northern Valley, Ode to Pan, to the amazing cast there and my crew that helped out. Let me show you. Did I put the picture up there? Oh, I might not have put the picture in. So I wanted to show you all the pictures. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's a picture so you can see. Let me see. Let's see. There we go. So that was some of my work from the show. I did the wigs and makeup for the show. I still got my, well, not still got, I just put it on today, the wig and makeup shirt on today. So, really great show. But in the midst of doing all of that, as you know, had a death in my extended family. And in the midst of that, was trying to plan a funeral and help with programs and all of that. It was a lot. It was a lot, you all. But it had to be done, you know. And when we talk about making it happen, sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to push forward. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Lindsay. Sometimes you have to push forward and push past everything that you're going through in order to get things done. And it's amazing how resilient that we are and how resilient we have become through all of these crises that we've been through and through everything that's been going on. I always say, even in the worst of situations that you find yourself in, even in the worst losses, there's somebody that's going through worse than what you're going through. It is. There's somebody that's going through, at the time, you don't feel like it, but then there's always somebody that's going through worse than what you are going through. And it's hard to fathom that while you're in the midst of, but I'm telling you, you have to count your blessings every day and cherish each moment that you have with your loved ones, with your friends. And so I was also saying that I am so, so, so very grateful to all of the people who have, excuse me, and I was drinking some carbonated stuff before, so it's gotten kind of like, sorry. Anyway, it's I wanted to say thank you to all of the people who have reached out. And you sometimes don't realize the people that are supporting you until you go through something. And then you see people show up for you. And that is an amazing thing. And so I just want to really just kind of salute all of the people who have like taken time out of their schedule to comment, to show love, to just pray, to give words of encouragement, just being there. Just like thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to those of you that follow me. Thank you to all of those who show support. Zuri is always here. And speaking of Zuri, I was so excited because I got to see Zuri and Kyle at the show. They came and checked out the show this week. It was super exciting to see them, and I know she was excited to be on the other side and not in the makeup room, to just be able to go sit in the audience and watch a show. I can't tell you the last time I did that. How lucky are you? But I'm sure it had to feel strange to like be on the other side sitting in the audience because usually she's backstage and we only get to see bits and pieces of the show. So she said we loved it. And Kyle had an absolute blast. Yes, he did. So real quick, I do want to take a moment as we do and let me see if I have my prayer. If my prayer is loaded up, I don't know that it is, but if not, we just gonna still take a moment of silence for all those who are going through something in their lives right now because these are trying times. But again, remember what I just said. Even when you think that you're in the worst of situations, there's somebody that's going through worse than you. Because y'all, we're not going to talk about it, but I'm just saying, like, can you imagine? Can you even imagine, like, having to leave your home in terror, packing up whatever you can? Like, we're not talking about just like a storm. We're not talking about a tornado. We're not talking about a flood. We're talking about bombs raining down, people trying to kill you, people trying to take over your country and all that. Like, that's crazy. Like, when you just really think about it in the grand scheme of things, that is some crazy stuff right there. That is some crazy, crazy stuff. And talking about over there, over there. And then there is an NBA basketball player who's stuck over there in Russia. She is stuck over there because she was arrested, and her name is Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner. I'm saying Griner. Brittany Griner. She's an NBA player, and she was trying to leave Russia and got caught over there with one of the, I guess those cartridges, the vape cartridges, and it had, like, I guess some, extra stuff in there. And they arrested her, and now we're going on, maybe 4 weeks that she's been on lockdown. Nobody's been able to get in touch and figure out what's going on. So it's great to play over there, but when it comes crisis time, it's not so great because now, and so there's an initiative going on to get her back. And one of the initiatives that I saw on Instagram was Black women rallying in support of her. Because let me tell you something, the care that will be given for her safety and for her well-being is not the same as somebody else that will go through that. Like, we need to rally behind to get her back home because, so we're praying for her safety and for her safe return as well, and that they don't end up trying to lock her up for 10 years in Russia behind a vape cartridge. Okay, so that's what we're saying. So let's keep her in prayer. Let's keep all of the families, people who are in mourning right now, praying for my family, the Qualis family, praying for them, praying for everybody who has lost a loved one in this season, praying for us as we come as different cities and different states come out of this mask mandate and people begin to slowly remove masks. We're praying for people that we will all be safe and that we will all be well and that we don't, open up a can of worms into like another, massive infection or whatever you want to call it thing happening. So we're praying for everybody to be safe and be well. And one thing I want to say is just use good sense. Just use good common sense. Use caution. Do what's best for you and your family and for your safety. And if you feel better keeping your mask on, keep your mask on till you feel better. If you feel safe enough to just, let it ride, then let it ride. But do it safely, okay? So let me see if I can play our prayer for strength right now. Let me see if it'll play. Let's see. Oh, okay. This prayer, God, is for those who need increased strength. Dear Lord, I ask that you grant a portion of your strength to those who may even feel too drained in their bodies and in their minds. Pray strength for those individuals that are weak and lack love of God. Praying that you even bless those that may feel forsaken. I pray right now, oh God, that you increase courage where they may feel weak. I pray that you grant them and bless them, oh God, and cover the ones that might even feel afraid. I ask that you pour out a portion of your power, your wisdom, your love, and for those even that may feel unsure or even foolish and perhaps even uncomfortable. I pray, oh God, that you bless those that even feel alone, those that feel that they have no hope, those that might even feel
it against me and not grant it to those who need it from you most. I thank you, oh God, for all things. I ask you right now that you even forgive me the things that I might have thought, done, or said that may prevent this prayer from reaching you, that allow you to open your abundance of your hands and your blessings to pour them out to those who need it most. I thank you, God. You know I love you. I thank you in advance, and I count it done. In your name, I pray. Amen.
Amen, amen. And that portion of our show is sponsored by Miss Shawana Kennedy. Be sure to go check her out. She has an amazing page. I think we want to have her back on here again really, really soon because she has the Self First initiative, putting yourself first. And then we want to say also extend those prayers. Teresa Johnson just said prayers and healing vibes for herself. Of course, we always ask for continued prayer for you as you continue your fight against cancer. Teresa Strong, we're super excited for your journey and where you are right now. And she's saying pray for her Uncle George and the Perry family. So just keep those people in prayer. And we pray for each and every one of you who are under the sound of my voice right now that also may be in need of prayer because, we just got to look out for each other. So we pray that you all will be well. Again, go and show love and support to our sponsor, Miss Shawana Kennedy, who gives us the prayer each week for us to just take a moment and just acknowledge that people are going through some stuff, right? People are going through some stuff, and we don't want to forget about people. All right, so thank you so much for that. And then, okay, so here's something I want to talk about real quick. Okay, so we'll talk about funerals and all of those things. So can we talk about a couple things? Like, when you go to a funeral, what is it with people that got to get there early and try to snag all the programs? I'm just saying, I ain't making no accusations. I'm just saying. You ever wonder why they run out so fast? Because I observed some things. Like, I observed people, like, getting there and, like, taking 5, 6 programs at a time. And see, what happens is what had happened was they got set down on a table and somebody saw them and they just started grabbing them. That's why they be handing them out, because people just decide to like grab a handful. Like, why are you taking all the programs? And so by the time the service starts, guess what? It's no programs. I don't understand that. I'm just saying. And I know you want to get one for this person that couldn't be there and that person that couldn't be there, but like, come on now. You got to give account for the people that's there, the people that physically showed up to get a program. But I've seen this happen time and time again where people just come and just hog up all the program. What are y'all doing? Just saying. Remember I said I was going to spill some tea today. But I'm just saying, this is a little bit of tea. Like, can y'all not do that? Don't do that. That ain't cute. And the programs aren't cheap. So why y'all like hogging up all the programs? So to the person that came and took like 10 in one handful, I saw you. I'm being messy, but I'm sorry. I saw you. Y'all need to not do that. Don't do that. And then I'm gonna say something else. Anybody else feel me on that? I'm gonna say something else about the people that come and get plates before people that ate. Where y'all going with all these plates? People how you show up to the funeral? How you show up to the repast with a carry out? You already got a carry out before they start serving the food. Come on now. Y'all gonna stop it today. Is it just me? Teresa's laughing. I'm serious. Is it just me? Like, where y'all going? All the programs. Y'all you just showing up, taking the people programs and stuff. Like, what is y'all doing? What are you doing? That's all I want to know. What are you doing? Where you going with all the people stuff? That's what I want to know. I don't know. So, y'all. Okay. Oh. Come on now. Y'all, I just got a breaking news story. Florida teacher beaten and hospitalized after attack by a 5-year-old student. Dan, you laughing? Why is he laughing? No. Oh my gosh. What kind of children are y'all raising? Okay, Florida teacher beaten and hospitalized after attack by a 5-year-old student. The victim could blink and breathe regularly, but was not able to vocally respond following beating following a beating at Pine Lakes Elementary School in Pembroke Pines. Wow. Okay, the teacher was taken to the hospital last week after she was attacked by a 5-year-old student. What kind of student was this? The unidentified instructor was found by first responders sitting on the ground against the wall and appearing to be in a faint state. What? Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, T, I'm going to come back to your comment in 1 second. What? According to heavily redacted, the victim was clearly weak and dazed, able to blink and breathe regularly, but at no point was able to vocally respond or show signs of a response. The troubling incident started when a 5-year-old boy had to be removed from class for throwing things around and flipping the chairs. The youngster was taken to an empty cool-down room where the attack on the teacher allegedly took place. Oh, the teacher was taken to what? The teacher was taken to Memorial Hospital in Hollywood and has since been released. While the young suspect is still being investigated for possible aggravated assault with hands, fists, and feet, it's unlikely he'll be criminally prosecuted. I would hope not. A police spokesman told the NBC prosecutors would be hard-pressed to show that the 5-year-old had the ability to distinguish right from wrong. The victim in her late 30s, now see, you young. Late 30s or 40s is about 5'4", okay, with a slender frame. They trying to explain how this happened. She suffered a concussion and other injuries after enraged special it's a special ed student, between 50 and 60 pounds, unleashed on the teacher, according to the somebody help me make it make sense. I know Teresa's like 5 years old. No way. Right. I don't know, y'all. Little kids are really strong, though. These little kids are really strong. Dan, you're laughing, but I don't know. This is true. They said he was, 50 to 60 pounds. And if it's a special needs student, depending on what degree of special needs this child has, they sometimes go into these tantrum modes, and some of these tantrums can be very violent and hard to control. Like there have been parents who've ended up in jail behind alleged abusing their kids from trying to restrain a child that has special needs. If the kid is autistic or something like that, sometimes they have these tantrums or whatever. And I guess it's possible, but Dan is saying no. I don't know. Like, could you not have removed yourself from the room? Like, even if you put him in the cool down room, could you put him in the cool down room and get out the room? Like, y'all took him out of the room that had the chairs and stuff, but what was happening in the cool down room? Like, did he, Yeah. That's pretty bizarre. I don't know. I don't really know where to go with that story, but I'm glad that the story is not that police shot and killed the 5-year-old because he was throwing a tantrum. But that's kind of crazy. God bless the teachers, y'all. That's something right there. Right? Okay. See? Right. Okay. So here, Ann Ellis says, meanwhile, in Indiana, a male teacher was caught on camera slapping a student's head into the wall, yes, and he only got early retirement. See? Yeah. So you just got to wonder what's really going on. Like, yeah, this is tough. This is one of those times where it's like, can we go back to remote learning? Because if I got to be getting physical with kids, then I really need to be back to remote learning. Maybe that's why some of the parents was really pushing for kids to be back in school, because they was dealing with behaviors at home that they didn't want to have to deal with, and so they want to send the kids to the school for the teachers to have to deal with all this drama. But that is crazy. Yeah, Teresa said that must be tough. There has to be more to the story. I don't know. I don't know, but I think I heard about that story too, Ann. And so I'm wondering if there was more to that story. Like, was there more to the story? Because it always sounds very tragic when you hear of a teacher hitting a kid. And I recently saw another story where there was a teacher and the girl was going, this was on TikTok, where the girl was going off on the teacher and even like hit at the teacher's hand. But this teacher really exercised a lot of restraint, and she basically called to have the girl removed from the classroom. Meanwhile, the girl gets on the phone and calls her parents and starts saying, come get me the blank blank out of here, because this blank blank is messing with me, and I'm a blank her up. So, but in that particular instance, that teacher showed a lot of restraint, but it really could have went south very quickly. So it's like, where do you draw the line on students abusing teachers or vice versa? Like, where do you draw the line? Yes, Teresa said that teacher he was finally arrested. He really hurt that child. Yeah. Thank goodness. I have to look that story up. So it's like, where do you draw the line? Like, what, where do you draw the line on this stuff? That is crazy. That's a crazy story. Okay, now back to the other story I was just talking about, what Teresa commented on. Teresa said about the programs, when I was saying about people taking all the programs at the funeral. She said the question is, would they really send them to the people they're supposedly getting them for? I think they will. But the point is, you should only take extra if extra are available to be taken after the people who physically showed up, got in their cars, took the risk, came out, put their mask on, came into a group setting with people, to be around a crowd of people after they, took that much effort to pay their respects to come out after they've gotten one. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Why is he all chiming in the background like that? What? It ain't his time to be on the show. Oh, you voice the reason. Okay. That's okay. So we're going to call that the God voice back there. So whenever you hear the comments coming from the back, it's the God voice of Dan, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, he has an opinion about it as well. Yeah. And then the thing about it is, this is what's so bad. When they run out of programs, so you know how when they have you like stand up, Anna says she's happy to hear. Oh, she couldn't hear you, Dan. Okay, she couldn't hear you because it's already hard to hear. So Dan was saying that they should have someone standing back there passing them out and give one to each person. And then if they have some and they have not run out, then those people that want then those people that want them can get it. Teresa said, come on so we can see you. See, they always love when you come on. But, yeah. I'm trying to get him to do the regular Let's Have Fun Friday show with me. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. We'll see if we can convince him to do that. Maybe if we do a poll and enough people say, we want Dan, then he'll come back on. He'll come on. Y'all hear him talking about have my people call your people. I cannot. He's like, have your people call my people and we'll try to work it out. Okay, yeah. The foolishness. Okay, in other news, has anybody been watching the Kanye West special that's on Netflix? So that is, it's very interesting. The Kanye West story is documentary, is on Netflix, and it's actually pretty good. It really gives you an insight into kind of what's going on, maybe a little bit. Like, to me, I like the story from the earlier days when he's been, when he first started and showing his drive and determination. And one of the things that I got out of that is he was determined. He was determined not to give up and not to quit. even when people would not give him a chance, what he did is exactly what my theme of the show is for today, is that he got out there and made it happen for himself. And that's what I'm saying to each one of you. If you have a dream, if you have a passion, if it's something that you want to do, you have to believe in yourself enough, and you have to have enough confidence in yourself, even when people don't believe in you, that you don't quit and that you go out and make an opportunity for yourself. A lot of times people look at me and they go, Dee, you always doing something. How do you, how are you always doing this and doing that? It's because I don't sit around and wait for things to happen. I'm going to get out there and make things happen one way or another. And yes, maybe I should throw all my eggs into one basket, but for whatever reason, I'm not made up that way. I don't think I could ever be made up that way, to where I just focus on one trajectory. And I think just the way my brain works, I will always be doing more than one thing. And maybe that's to a fault, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's like I'm just going to keep throwing darts until something lands. I'm going to keep throwing darts until something lands. So, but the thing I got from watching Kanye West is that he just never allowed anything to stop him. Even when he had the accident and he made the Through the Wire album, he took that as an opportunity to push through and not to just wallow in whatever was going wrong with his life. He just pushed through anyway. And that's what you have to do. If there's something that you want to do, even like I see people on social media with a lot of right now, the big thing is doing reels and being on social media and promoting your businesses through social media. And some people will start, or some people will feel like, I can't do that. Well, if not you, then who? Okay? Or they'll start out, they'll do a few posts, or even if you want to do live videos, even if you want to do a show, a broadcast, and then they'll be like, oh, nobody's watching or nobody's paying attention. And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. I feel like, oh, I'm not getting the support. But the thing is, you never know who's watching you, and you never know who's paying attention. This weekend, I had so many people coming up to me talking about shows that they watched, that I posted, that I did not see them on the live, but they were watching it in replay and telling me about the shows that inspired them and motivated them. And I'm like, wow, I just never realized. I never knew. So shout out to all of the replay viewers. Shout out to you. Keep watching. But guess what? Leave a comment every now and then. It's okay. Leave a comment. Comment, like. And while you're watching this, make sure you're liking. Make sure you do some hearts. If you're watching on Facebook, share it, whatever. But the point of it is that no matter what, you've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep pushing and don't give up. You cannot give up. You've got to keep fighting for what you want. If there's something in your spirit, if you want to write a book, start writing. Even if you don't know where to start, just start writing whatever comes to your mind. Just start writing it as it pops up, so that Teresa says, we want Dan. Just start writing it down as it comes to your mind. And then guess what? God will show you how to put that thing together, or he'll send somebody that will show you how to put that thing together. So start doing it. Start writing it down. And as I was at this funeral this week and looking at even the funeral we had to go through last month, the question that I have is like, what legacy are you leaving? Like when the end of your journey has come, and I know we don't like to think about the end of the journey. We don't like to think about our untimely demise. We don't like to think about that. But the thing is, we all gonna go there one day. But at the end of your journey, what will your legacy be? And who will speak for you? Will people stand up and speak for you? Will you have people lined up to speak for you, so much so that they have to cut the line off? Who will speak for you? Are you leaving a legacy where people will want to speak for you, where people will miss you? You don't want to leave this earth where people will be like, oh, well, whatever. I know somebody like that, y'all. I know somebody that, I know a couple people that happened to that, it was like, well, sorry, they're gone. And it was only a handful of people that showed up, and they just showed up just like, well, it's just a shame for nobody not to show up. That's a sad way to go. So what legacy are you leaving? What mark are you leaving on this earth and with the people that are around you or that are in your life? What legacy are you leaving? What mark are you leaving? Will people remember you? That's the thing you got to think about. And I know we don't like to think about those things. We don't like, oh, don't talk like that. That's morbid. That's this. No, you got to talk about it. You got to know, like, you know, where do we go from here? Where do you go from here? What legacy are you leaving? Will people miss you when you're gone, or will it just be like, oh, well, they're gone? Like, there are some people that have left that I think about them every single day because that's the mark that they left. Iconic. You want to leave an iconic mark on the people that you come across and the people's lives that you impact on a day-to-day basis. And if no one will stand up and speak for you, it should be to the point where you have to cut it off. Okay, we can't have everybody talk. We can only have a few people talk. Okay, you got to leave. You got to leave some type of mark in this world, a positive mark in this world, if you want to leave a lasting impression. All right, I don't want to preach too much, but I just want to inspire you all, you know, to just think about. What legacy are you leaving? What are you doing to make it happen in your life? Are you giving up too easily? Are you quitting too fast because you didn't get X amount of likes on your post, or you didn't get X amount of sales or whatever? If you were selling a product, did you just give up and stop? Well, I'm going to encourage you today to pick that thing back up. Whatever it was that you want to do, whatever it is that you were thinking about doing, pick it back up and start again. And if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Isn't that a song? Like, dust yourself off and try it again. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Okay? All right, you all. Let me see. I don't have my birthdays pulled up here. If you have birthdays or you want to shout out anybody's birthday, drop it down below, and we will give them a birthday shout out. I know one of my good friends, Ellis Robinson, had a birthday this past week. So happy birthday to Ellis Robinson from Kansas. And I just want to say okay. All right. Keep tagging, keep sharing. All right, yes. All right. So I just want to encourage you all to just keep going. And we're back. We're excited to be back. We still got a lot of craziness happening. The weather's getting better. We're getting ready to go into daylight savings time on the 13th. We're going to spring forward. That means we get to turn the clocks back forward. We get to gain an hour, and that's going to be amazing because that means that we'll get an hour more of daylight, which is going to be a lot of fun because we're going to get to do a lot of things. I think we're going to be moving the broadcast to the studio once it gets daylight, once we have a little bit more daylight sooner, so I won't be in that building in the dark because it's kind of spooky. The building's been there since the 1800s. Okay, so we're going to be moving the broadcast over there, and that's going to be a good thing because now that means we can have some in-studio guests, which I am super excited for. We're going to have some in-studio guests, and who knows, we might even get some live performances. Ooh, that could be a good thing. I like that idea. We're going to see if we can make that happen. And in the meantime and in between time, I want to encourage you all to please go and support our sponsor, our other sponsor of the show, scfpainting.com. Please go and support scfpainting.com. That is our sponsor. Thank you. I'm scfpainting.com/shop. Go and check her out. She supports this show. I cannot play the commercial because it has music that they keep cutting off. But yes, so go and support scfpainting.com for all your T-shirts, mugs, anything like that. Go check her out and let her know that DeeWorks sent you. And when you go to the page, when you go to her page, scfpainting.com/shop. If you put in DeeWorks in the promo code, then you will get 15% off any orders over $65. Now, if you've ordered from the shop, please let me know. Take a picture with whatever you've ordered. If you've got a T-shirt, a mug, or any key rings, anything like that from her, take a picture and tag us so that we can see it and feature it right here on the show. We'd love to see what you picked up from there. And also, don't forget to go and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Go check us out on TikTok, on Instagram as well. On TikTok, we're one DeeWorks. And of course, on Instagram, we are DeeWorks Face Plains 2 or 1DeeWorks. You can find us. Just Google DeeWorks. Just follow me. All right. So we're going to be back here on Wednesday. Hopefully we will have a guest, but if not, we're just going to be chopping it up on some things that's going on. And this is also Women's History Month. So we are going to be featuring some amazing women. We're going to be talking about amazing things that women are doing. This is Women's History Month, among other things. There's probably other things that this month is great for as well. So we're going to be spotlighting some influential women who have made history as and in women's history. And if you are a woman watching this broadcast and you are the first to do whatever it is that you do, we want to know. Are you a first? Are you the first Black female? Are you the first female in your company to do X, Y, and Z? Let us know. This is your time to shine, and we want to spotlight you, and we want to salute you. So this is Women's History Month. Girl power. Oh, wait. I got my little rag on today, so it's like, wait, how's it go? Girl power, yes. So we're going to be saluting Women's History Month this month, so we're going to be bringing on some very special guests, and we hope that you all will continue to support what we do, continue to share the broadcast, post this on your pages, share this on your pages with some other people, and we will be back with you all on Wednesday, if God says the same. On Friday, what's happening Friday? I'm going to be on location somewhere. Oh, I know. Friday, I'm going to be at a banquet. So I'll probably be broadcasting live from the banquet. Ooh, yeah. So Friday, we're going to do a special on-the-road broadcast, roving reporter broadcast from a banquet. So stay tuned for that. That should be a lot of fun. All right. So, again, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been checking out the show today. Thank you to all those who are just coming on. Go back, rewind, and catch the replay. If you're watching this on the replay, be sure to comment and put replay, watching on the replay, and we will shout you out. Shout out to Gail Ford. I know she always checks us out on the replay. I don't know where JJ is today, but I'm going to say shout out to my friend JJ as well, who always checks this out. Shout out to my girl, Ann Ellis. Be sure to come. If you're on Clubhouse, come to Clubhouse. Come on Clubhouse Monday through Wednesday, 12 noon. If you want to hear some great inspirational gospel music, join me at 12 o'clock on Clubhouse for PJ Gospel Radio. My good friend Ann Ellis is on there playing some good gospel music. You just listen. You just can put the music on and listen while you work. It's a great way to get something done, get some inspiration in your spirit, in your soul, get your heart moving, get your spirit moving in a good place, Monday through Wednesday, 12 noon on Clubhouse, PJ Gospel Radio. So be sure to go and check her out as well. Thank you, Zuri. We love you, too. Shout out to Kyle. Hey, Kyle. How are you? It was good to see you, Kyle. And shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And most importantly, don't forget to continue to support our girl, Teresa Johnson. She's still fighting. Hey, the fight continues. The fight continues. So be sure to go and if you've already donated, thank you. Be sure you can still share the fundraiser. Again, just keep spreading the word, share it with somebody, tag somebody, and just let them know about it. Like I said, we have initiatives going on for all kinds of things, and people raise money just like that in an instant. And then here we have someone that's really in need, and it's, we're getting there. We're reaching that goal, and we just ask you to continue to support, continue to share the message. And I want to give a shout out to Gio Guzman and also to Candy Jen and to Andrea Nicole Mohe. Oh my gosh, they really did a fantastic thing and bless Teresa. Wait, let me see if I can pull this up of what Geo and what Geo did in Texas. It was so cute. It was so cute. She did one of those yard art things. And I just thought that was so sweet. Let me see if I can pull it up here so you all can see it. Stand by. Stand by. Oh, wait. I thought Teresa put it on her page. Let me see. Did you put it on your page, Teresa? No. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it to put it on the page. I want you all to see it. It was so cute. Yes. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to Geo Guzman because that was so nice. So very nice. Let's see if we can get it up here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. I may just have to add it to the page so you all can see it. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. She did it. Okay, look, you all gotta see this. You have to see this. Hold on, let me see. You gotta see this. It's so nice. Okay. And this is she did this in Texas. She created this tribute to Teresa in Texas and put this in her yard, took a picture and posted it. You all check that out. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? So she did this beautiful yard art for Teresa and showing her support and showing her love. So I thought that was so amazing. When I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. She even has a little black angel on there. I love it. Thank you, Geo Guzman. She is a friend of the show, so thank you, Geo. That was so nice. And Andrea Mohe, as well as Candy Jen, our friend of the show, also sent her some beautiful items as well. So thank you all for supporting. We definitely appreciate that. Yes, that's what it's all about because we are Team Teresa wins over here. So Teresa says, thanks to all the sweet ladies. Yes, Zuri says it was really cute. And then Teresa says, she's in Houston, I'm in Dallas. Yes. So Teresa's in Dallas, and Geo put that up in Houston in her front yard in support of Teresa and took the picture and sent it to her. So, and she posted on social media. So I thought that was really, really nice. So it's just the little things that make a difference, just to brighten the day, just to show some love, just to show some encouragement, and just to say, you know what, we're here with you, and we're here for the fight. All right. So thank you all so much. We're going to get out of here. I will catch you all on Wednesday. Everybody continue to be blessed in your walk. Stay tuned. Be sure to check the page often because in the between shows, I usually do posts on the page, on the DeeWorksLive page. Hopefully you all are following the page. I'll put different posts on there as well. So make sure that you're following the page so you can keep up with some of the news items that's going on, some events that's going on, different things like that. So in the meantime, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Miss Lindsay, for always checking in. Oh, wait, I heard that Danielle's, his play, I saw he got the published copy of the play, so I cannot wait to get my copy. I'm waiting to get it in my little grubby hands, yes. Danielle Lindsay, Professor Lindsay, he was on here talking about his new play that he wrote. It's finally, the hard copies are finally out. So I'm waiting to get my copy, and I cannot wait. It's going to be super, super amazing. So you all stay tuned for that. We'll have him come back, do a pop-on, just a pop-in update so you guys can see what's going on with the play and all of that. All right. So anyway, we want to say thank you to everybody. We will catch you next time. Everyone be blessed in your walk. Be good to yourself. And remember to reach out to a friend. Check on people. Remember to check on one another. Let people know that you're thinking about them and that you have not forgotten about them. Teresa is saying, congratulations, Mr. Lindsay. Yes, yes. Congratulations. Yes, definitely. We're super excited for you because we broke it here first on DeeWorks Live. Yes, so we cannot wait. So we truly support you. So everyone, remember to check on someone. Remember to don't take for granted that everyone's okay. If you don't hear from somebody, reach out to them, check on them, make sure they are okay indeed. All right, we'll catch you all next time. Everyone, be blessed in your walk. Let's go, y'all.